Good evening. Welcome to Claremont BTV. Making the headlines tonight, the Collins Food Committee had a meeting today concerning the growing amount of paper waste at the 5 Cs. There's talk of eliminating all trays and even charging for to-go. We'll be following this story closely and keeping you posted on details as they develop. The IT department also sent a campus-wide email today to warn students about the April Fool's Day cyberworm. Here at Claremont BTV, we remind all students to never open an attachment unless you know who it's from. Otherwise, the joke might be on you. Returning to our top story this week, things heated up on Capitol Hill today as partisan bickering escalated, beginning with dueling press conferences and ending with a dramatic GOP walkout. The GOP took the first shot today during their press conference, which focused on what they called irresponsible and unconstitutional legislation proposed by the Obama administration. Most of the Finance Committee was in attendance, backing up statements made by Minority Leader Mitch McConnell.
The Republicans stand, as you can see, in firm opposition to such a measure. The bill is irresponsible. It provides a blank check to the administration to spend taxpayers' money with absolutely no accountability.
The Obama administration didn't wait long to respond, holding their own press conference moments after the Republicans.
We need to instill a sense of security and for current and future investors. While this is part of moving forward, it's also part of recovery.
Important here is that the financial institutions of the United States and consumer confidence be restored. It's not really a partisan issue.
Now we turn to senior correspondent Anna Martin with the story on the Republican walkout.
During the opening remarks of the Environment and Public Works Committee, Republican congressmen staged an elaborate walkout, dramatically exiting the building in protest of what they are calling mistreatment from Chairwoman Boxer. Moments after the walkout, I had a chance to catch up with some key players from both sides of the aisle.
All the Republican minority wanted was a chance to speak to the American people and to the Senate at large about how the bill they introduced was an embarrassment to the American people and to the United States Senate. In part of the bill, they had as a number $60, $200. Now, as I said in committee, I wasn't a math major, but that is not a number. Why are we debating and wasting our time on a bill that includes such blatant mistakes in it? We are here on behalf of the American people. There are pressing times right now. We need to have a serious discussion and not have the tyranny of the chair of the committee cutting me off and stifling debate because the bill she was about to introduce, which was out of order, mind you, was not written well and it was an embarrassment. Therefore, we walked out because we were not being heard, and the majority, the Democrat majority, was using tyranny, was being tyrannical against us. And until they're willing to discuss, we will not be ready to deal with them.
Congressman, do you think that by walking out you have further stifled debate? And if not, how do you progress from here?
There is no way to debate right now when Chairwoman Boxer wants to simply stifle us and cut us off. She allocated 10 minutes for debate. We were in the middle of our debate and we were cut off, which is out of order.
All right, thank you. Senator, what is your reaction to Congressman Boxer?
Well, after the session yesterday, I was disappointed in our use of time and was hoping today to start things off by pointing out the fact that we shouldn't be discussing the bill that was brought up. As Senator Alexander clearly stated, that bill has no place in committee of any kind. It is extremely poorly drafted, and debating it, in all honesty, was not something I wanted to waste time on today.
All right, thank you. Senator Reid, can I get a reaction to what just happened?
Absolutely. The Republicans in the EPW committee showed why they are the party of no very strongly today. When one of the senators talked out of turn when we were still introducing the agenda by the chairman and started rambling on about a certain green act, and when we called them to stay on topic, they simply got up and left. This shows that they are unable to sit down and reach across the aisle and work with the Democrats to get legislation forward. They're just interested in stalling and in not working for the good of the Americans. This shows why the Democrats were elected so strongly. It shows why the Republicans lost party in the last election. So I'm hoping the Republicans will come around and will start to work with us instead of just getting up and leaving because of a point of order that they weren't speaking on the right topic.
And Senator, what do you think the GOP is hoping to convey by strong action like what just happened?
I think they're trying to get away from the topics. I think they don't want to work on the legislation because they know that we have the majority, we have the will of the American people, and we're ready to do what it takes to get it moved forward. And they're just interested in stalling, and if walking out of the room is what it takes for them to stall, then that's what they're going to do.
All right, thank you. Also, where do you think we're going to go from here as a Congress? Do you think we can progress and move forward, or do you think this is really going to stall things?
That really depends on the Republicans. The Democrats, we're the party of yes. They're the party of no. We've been ready to work with them since the start. We've been working with them so far. We have been flexible with our legislation, and hopefully if they come around, we'll continue to work together if they're able to stick to the agenda and not walk out en masse.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.